Hey, hi, hello, good morning, everybody. Happy day 11, I think it is, of Vlogmas. It is happy day 11 of Vlogmas. It is another gray, nasty, rainy day outside with no sunlight. I feel like the last few days have all been like this, which sucks because I need to take pictures of things. We are having a bit, oh my god, my mug is like the same color as my hair. That is so funny. Sorry. We are having a late start. It is 12:30. I literally just woke up like 15 minutes ago. So, if you watched yesterday's video, I said I wasn't feeling well. My girlfriend was homesick yesterday, and I decided I was just gonna sleep. I wasn't gonna set an alarm. I was just gonna sleep until I felt like waking up. So, I woke up at like 12. Never matter because we have things to do today. Today, we actually have to get stuff done. We have an agenda. We have things to accomplish. Today's mug of the day, pink bunnies, single flower of sorts, World Market. And also, my mother bought this for me as a joke. Like, oh god, probably like 7 or 8 years ago. It's just like a giant hoodie. This is before the like blanket hoodies really became popular. Like the comfies or the oodies or whatever they're called. So it's like made out of blanket material and it's got sparkles in it. And it's got just like a giant pouch down here, but it's really long and it's a little more fitted. It says naughty on it. I am pretty naughty. Anyway, today we have plans. Today's Friday when I am filming this, so tomorrow, Saturday, I have 2 markets, count them, 2 back-to-back shows. I am doing like a little pop-up thing in the morning, and then in the evening I'm doing a like Christmas art festival thing, like walking tour of a bunch of different local businesses in the Cotton Town district downtown. We spent yesterday getting some prep done. Today we have a few little miscellaneous things that we need to finish up in relation to that. I need to sew Drifloon's little arms on. I just threw that on the ground. I need to go get my black acrylic so I can do that. I need to make Chica, over here, a bib for my Five Nights at Freddy's collection of things. I have a Christmas tree frog. I said I wanted to get this done yesterday. I didn't touch it. So, we should get that done today. I also think maybe I will go through my bin of whips and see if there's anything in there that I can finish up real fast. I know I have some more plushies that I can do some finishing touches on, and then those will be done and ready. In addition to whatever sort of little finishing ups I have to do, I would really like to decorate my Labubu tree that I made the other night. If you'll remember, several days ago, I found a YouTube video tutorial for how to make a little Christmas tree costume for your Labubu, and then on Monday night, I think it was Monday, Wednesday night? I think it was Wednesday actually, I've lied. Whatever. I crocheted it, so I would like to go get some little decorations to put on this guy. I have a bunch of little buttons that I think might work good as ornaments if I have time. I do think perhaps I would like to make a few little Labubu clothes, a few little outfits, hats, things like that. They're not as popular here. They're finally starting to like get popular here, which I know is very funny because like the trend is dying or whatever, but people in the Columbia area, I've seen a little more recently, have been acquiring the Labubus, or at least the like knockoff ones. But I have several little like hats, prototype things. This one is my personal favorite. I will put it on Miss Lychee Berry here. I also have just like a few little ruffly bucket hats with some scrap acrylic that I've made. We'll see if I get around to doing that or not. I think right now the first order of business is that I am going to sit here and drink my coffee and work on my Christmas tree frog. Is this the order of things that I should be like doing them in? Probably not. I finished the base of the frog. I only had like 5 more rows in the pattern and then the decreasing. So now I have to go back in these back loops and add the little frilly bits of the tree, and also he needs arms and legs, so I'm going to do that. This is taking forever. And that's just the bottom row. I have like 5 more of these to do. What if I just like put it down and we work on something else? I promise I will come back to the Christmas frog. I promise. However, I have a lot more stuff that I need to get done, and I think it would be best to use my time doing that, because honestly, I'm not sure if the Christmas tree frog and the reindeer frog are gonna sell anyway. I probably will just end up keeping those anyways. I think the next thing we should do, I finally picked this up, is go get my black acrylic yarn and get drift loom made. And then I also need to get some sort of like fiery colors, red, orange, yellow, whatever I have, for Charmander's tail here, because he also needs fire coming off his tail. Otherwise, I don't think he really looks like much. So, copped. So I had a bunch of scraps of acrylic reds and yellows. So I'm going to use those for Charmander. Then we got black. Let's get to work it. Okay, so I left my like brush downstairs, but I think that'll be good. I got the bib on Chica. I decided not to glue it down, so it's removable, which we'll see if I end up regretting that decision, but I just made it out of felt because I didn't feel like trying to crochet something. I'm gonna be honest. I also found this guy in my whips. This is a clown bunny, so I glued the buttons on for him. These are kind of my like signature special things that I make. So I've got this cute little clown bunny. I do need to crochet him a hat. So he's gonna stay on my desk because I gotta make the hat real fast. And then I also found these beetles that I had made before the last market that I did on Black Friday. They just needed the little like acrylic. So I had that out already, so I did that as well. I decided I'm going to make another tree, and I'm gonna try it out of blanket yarn instead of the Sweet Snuggles. So I found this in my stash. This is a really, really, really old ball of Bernat Blanket Speckle. I've had this for a very, very long time, and I think I just want to get it out of my scrap bin. So I'm going to try to make a tree out of it. I was re-looking at the video, and it looks like she said it was chenille yarn and a 5mm hook. But to me, it looked like blanket yarn, which I will also use a bigger hook for, but that's okay. I had to stretch this one quite a bit to get it to fit on my Labubu here. I'm gonna try and see if I can make one out of a thicker yarn, and also just see if I can use this up as much as possible, because I don't have any more of this, and I don't have any intentions on getting any more of it either. I'm perfectly fine with like having a scrap bin and like kind of always having stuff in the scrap bin, and the scrap bin is always kind of like in a state of flux because like it depends on what I'm using for my shelves back here. But I have some stuff in there that was like given to me by like market friends, or stuff that like I got in like yarn lots on Facebook or whatever, that like it's really small, or you know, like the colors don't do really well, like whatever I make it just doesn't tend to sell or whatever. So I do have some of that in there that I would like to try to use up. We're gonna start with this. But I think I'd like to make another one of these so that way when I plug my glue gun back in, I can just like be done with it and do them both at the same time. So I'm gonna work on another tree, and then after that I will honestly probably make the little hat for this guy because I forgot about that. So actually, why don't we start with the hat? Let's start with the hat so he can be done and I can put him in the bag of finished stuff, and then we will work on the Christmas tree. Never mind, because I forgot all of my Sweet Snuggles light is in the car and I don't want to go downstairs. I'm lazy, so scrap that. Tree instead. Tree! Lasagna time! Back from lunch. Let's finish this tree. So far, I do think it is a little bit bigger, a little bit roomier. I'm putting it on my other macaron here. The face whole thing is definitely different, like shape-wise, because of the yarn. You can see, like, this one shows more around because this yarn I think was a little small, but I think it's cute. I used up the first ball. I'm on the cake now, so we will see how much of this cake I end up using. And honestly, if I think I have enough left over, I'll probably make another one just to like use it up and get it out of my stash. So it fits the has a seat. And it fits the standing one. His feet poke out a little bit, but honestly, I kind of think that's cute. So yeah, blanket yarn, definitely the way to go with this. So I am gonna fasten off, weave in this end, and honestly, I think I'm gonna make another one. I think these are cute. It didn't really take me that long, and I think it would be a cute little inexpensive item. I do still have some of the green. I know I literally just said I wanted to like use this up or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to make another green one or if I want to make like a fun colored one, you know? I have this solid green. It is different, I promise. But I have this solid green. It's burnt blanket. I don't remember the color, but it feels disgusting. I don't know if it's just this dye lot or if this is like, I think this is the old formula. I have this cake and then I have another partial ball here. So I think maybe I'll make one or two of these green ones. And I do think I'd like to make like a fun colored one. So maybe I'll do like a pink, I don't know, or like a white maybe. Nasty squeaking. Well, I made a dent, but I didn't even touch the other ball. But I cannot make another one of these right now. It's cute, but I can't touch this yarn right now or I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna make one more, I think. I don't want to go too crazy on the Christmas stuff because like if it doesn't sell, you know. So this is a Bernat Baby Blanket Sparkle in the color Moonlight Sparkle. It's just cream with some sparkles throughout, but I think this is gonna make a really cute tree. So I'm gonna make this one really, really fast and then we will move on to something else. Okay, we have 3 trees. 1, 2, and 3. I think I'm gonna stop. I don't want to do too much. So I love this white one, actually. I'm really surprised. I think this one turned out really cute. I just think they're so fun. Hold on, let me get a group shot. Let's get a group shot of everybody. Wait. Lychee, you are annoying. Look how cute! I love them. I love them all. So, 3 of these I will sell. Not the Labubus, obviously, but the tree. But I was thinking about it. My girlfriend has a pretty big stash of beads. And I know that there are some that we don't really use a ton of for like the bracelets. So I was thinking I could also use those as little ornaments. So I originally was gonna do those right now, but I'm gonna hold off until my girlfriend gets home and ask and see what kind of bead situation we have going on for ornaments. Some like bigger ones and stuff. I don't think pony beads would work well, but like some of the bigger ones that we don't really use as much for the candy bracelets. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. All of those bobble stitches with the blanket yarn was kind of a lot on my wrist, so I think I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna take a little break. Maybe I'll play on my phone or something, and then we'll get back to it. You hate me? You hate your mother? I was given a gift by my girlfriend. Thank you, girlfriend. Shacky Shacky! Weird. Where are you going? We decided to order dinner. My girlfriend is home. We decided to order dinner and we're gonna sit here and we're gonna watch some YouTube and hang out, and then maybe the Christmas tree situation. The Labubu Christmas tree. It's not our real Christmas tree. I gotta make the garland for that still. Girlfriend is here. We are in the office. Girlfriend is getting me beads to use as ornaments for my small Labubu tree army. In the meantime, while girlfriend does that, I found a basket of scrunchies downstairs that I don't remember when I made them, but there's a bunch in here made with burnout velvet. And if you can notice, the ends are not weaved in the slightest. So I'm probably gonna weave the ends in on these, and I'll bring these to my market because I only have one. The one that I last minute got asked to do in the morning is canceled because of the rain. So we're back down to just one tomorrow. So better for me. Now I'm not as stressed. And I also get to sleep in, and I love to sleep. Looks like we have a bunch of this like variegated sort of mess. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. We have 2 just green, 2 just red, 1 black, and 3 of this purple variegated. So scrunchy. These don't sell particularly well for me, but they are like a good mindless project to work on while I'm watching TV. So I'm gonna finish these. And I need to stop with the double thumbs up. I stopped saying yippee, and now I'm like yippee all the time. Yippee! Okay, we have decorated the trees. I went to show you. I did 2 and my girlfriend did 2. So I'm gonna start with my girlfriend's ones first because I like those better. This is the first one. It is a blue and white color scheme. Very cute, very cute. It's got stars and bows and little flowers. It's very cute. I like this one. This is going to fall. And then the next one they did was this one, which is like the classic. Ow! Don't dig your claws into my leg, cat. We have the classic red and green. I know I said maybe I was gonna keep this one for myself, but this isn't. No. I tried. I like all the different greens with this green. And then the 2 that I did this one, which is white and pink. I wanted something not traditional Christmassy, and pink Christmas is really in right now, so cute. And then just a simple one. This one is just like a strand of pearls going around. We talked about putting some like white baubles on this one, but I forgot about that until literally right now. So that's not happening unless you feel like gluing some on there.
I'll do it.
Girlfriend is nodding head. Okay, this one might get a revamp, but this one's just simple.
Gimme.
Okay. So I guess to be determined on that one. It is like 10 o'clock now, so I woven all the ends of my scrunchies. They're too far away because I put them on the other side of the room to take downstairs, so I'm not getting up to get those. But I did do that, I promise. Oh, my girlfriend's so kind. Scrunchies! Ends have all been woven in. I'm not making more of these. They don't really sell that well for me, so I'm not making more of these. At this point, I don't know what to do.
More Pokemon.
More Pokemon. Addendum. So cute. So now we have four trees. And I told my girlfriend that whatever does not sell, I will be putting all of my Labubus in downstairs with the little deer display we have on the bookcase, which is Tori's part of the Christmas decorations that I will ruin with Labubus. I have decided I am done working for the night. So I'm gonna go play Animal Crossing. We have a tradition here in our household where we give Dan and Phil too much money. And every month, usually not on the 1st because we are terrible people. Today's the 5th. The annual or monthly, what's the monthly? It is time to flip the calendar. It is time to flip the calendar. This is the last time we will flip this calendar before the new one gets here that we have not ordered yet. So
we must order it.
So sorry. We will order it. The back is October, so we must flip the page. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
For the last flipping of Dan and Phil and a tiny horse.
Yes.
Da, 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 da.
Christmas!
They're so fucking gay.
What an outfit, huh?
Okay, it's like midnight. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired, but thank you for tuning in for another day of Vlogmas, day 11. I hope you've been enjoying. I hope these have been fun. We're on day 11, so we've got 14 more days to go. So if you're interested, feel free to stick around, and I will see you tomorrow if you tune back in. So, bye!